The Sunshine State, a hotbed of passionate football fans. It is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gators will put toe to leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida State's offense will get the ball first. Last time these two got together, Florida got to rub a little salt in the wound as they blew out the Noles.
Well, that was a statement win by the Gators, and I think that win really helped push a bunch of high school prospects that might have been considering both the Seminoles and Gators to Gainesville. That game had a huge impact this offseason for the Gators.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Spins away from the defender. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He's got an open man. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down to the 14.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida's offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Doak. Looking downfield, it's Blunt. He makes a catch. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Gators are marching down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. See what they dial up on first and 10. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. They'll run play action. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams. Brings into the open. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Reads it, fires complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
It's not sexy, it's not pretty, it's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
Well, will they dial up on second and 8? Long way to go. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida State. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. This defense has given up ground, but stood tall at the end. Forced a field goal last time. They'll try to do it again. Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. Powers through the defender.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Plows through the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Looking to throw. It's Blunt. Punts it out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. And we are dead even here in the second. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Off the play fake. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically that a lot of other rivalries have in college football, but this game always means so much. It impacts the conference championship race, the national championship race, and the Heisman Trophy race.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Takes the easy one to the back. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quick release on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Seminoles line up to punt it away.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Blunt. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Little. And he's dragged down. And the Gators will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Gators are rolling down the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. On target to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high.
Turning it on! He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw again. That pass is incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd. involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Makes the grab. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. They get to him as he throws. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown Seminoles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Little. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Looking to throw, it's Blunt. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Little. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Noles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none. As he stopped at the 23. The Gators sending the offense back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Thrust that arm out. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the tailback.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position that throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Hits him with a stiff arm. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Wyoming. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And the returner will be brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-him football, oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's now up to 95 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. And the Gators have chomped down, and they've put a little distance between themselves and the Noles.
You know, both of these teams always have lots of speed, but it's the Gators. They look like the faster team pulling away here in the second half. Big plays offensively, and their defense is really flying around.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Noles will punt it away on 4th down. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Blunt. Right on the money. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Gators line it up with a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Gators. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Picks up a use. 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rush is on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. Got a little space. Got enough for the first down. Wide open spaces. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Noles!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The inside handoff. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Blunt. Finds his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators are flying down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Using the quick game. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to pass. Complete. Oh, what a move. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So we need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick. 3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Makes the catch. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. He lobs one high down the left side. He makes a grab, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gators! They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Fires on the move. He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Creates a little room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Seminoles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Blunt. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on third and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got his man in the middle. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. It can get a little heated, and it did in this Sunshine State showdown, but it couldn't stop the boys from old Florida from stealing the headlines in this one. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.